Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. I am live. Mwah. I don't know what I was trying to think. Um, I'm going to try to get me up already on Facebook. And okay, what's going on here? Mhm. 1 second. I hope everybody's doing great. I've had a crazy couple weeks. As you know, there I am already. Got it. Let me turn the volume down. It's already down. All right, good. All right. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. Some destination won't. Okay. Okay. We're good. I found it. I found it. And we are live. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to do that everyone's situation. Swipe left to comment. Hello, Lonnie. How are you? Mm, mm, shoot. Mm, 1 second. Okay. All right. Missa, Lonnie. Hi, guys. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Okay, so I'm excited because as sometimes as artists we do, like we feel lulls, right? And I've been kind of feeling a lull, and it probably has to do with, whatever, my life's ups and downs and what, the busyness of life and all that. And so, when I was planning this tutorial, I had one idea. I knew I wanted to paint on a black canvas, start with a black canvas and kind of show you how that creates depth. But I got kind of inspired. So I'm gonna do something fun today. We're gonna do like a combination of just using the black canvas for depth, but also doing some of what I used to do with it, which is that layered, very layered floral, but not so layered. But there will be some layering, right? It's layered, but not so layered. So it's not going to have like 15 million different kinds of flowers on it like my layered florals do. But hopefully, if it comes out with, my idea and the inspiration, we're going to see some layers pulling through. All right. So I did go ahead and do that at everyone. I know people hate it, but it's really the only way to get everyone to know that we're on here. So let's see, Miss Michelle. Hi. Hi, you guys. How are you? So I'll show you my palette. Well, first of all, this is how's everybody doing? Maybe I should chat for a minute. I had a great weekend because I got to spend it with my girl gang. You're all my girl gang, right? But there's only a certain amount of you that are local. So I spent it with Myra and Carrie Carter and Michelle and Rita and Peggy. It was super fun. And it was hot as shit, as it has been, except for the last 2 days have been lovely. And we got to be in the pool, which was so fun. It was so good. And we didn't even go anywhere hardly. All right, so this is my canvas. I painted it with black matte. Okay, so I used black paint and then I put matte medium in the black paint because I didn't want it to be shiny. And then this is my palette. Okay, so can you see? Okay, so I have white all at the top of my palette. Okay, so we can do this with acrylics, watercolor, oil, whatever you want. I have white at the top, so I can use the whites with, here's the reds and yellows, the hot reds and yellows and the pinks, and then the blues and the greens. I should have put the pinks next to the red and yellows because they mix well, but I didn't. So there. So there. That's my palette, and I'm sticking to it. If I want to get any other colors, of course I will. All right. Hi, Carrie. How are you? You hate that you missed it. I hate that you missed it too. Missa, next time. Next time. We decided that we're going to do it a couple times a year. And then we also decided that I'm going to manifest that house into my ownership. We were going to squat and stay there, but then we decided it would be more responsible to manifest it into my ownership. All right. And then I've got a variety of brushes and 2 buckets of water, which I always have 2 buckets of water so I can do a dirty water and a clean water just like you do when you're watercoloring, because I figured that works really good with acrylics as well. Let's see if I can get this right. Oh, we need to flip it around. See if it is correct. Okay. All right. Let me, wow, I just can't get it. Let me move my, here, I'll put the water over here. Move this forward. There we go. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so let's see. Do we have anybody else that popped on? No. All right. I'll probably get pretty engaged in that. So I might not see all the comments because this is my jam, you know? So engagement, I'm guessing, is going to be easily to handle. So I'm just going to kind of sketch out a design. And this is really just more about the shapes, right? The shapes and kind of what I want to see in here. Let's see, let's do the oval here, but this is going to be, you know, flowers coming this way. And this one's going to be flowers going that way. The oval is like this, right? And flowers going that way. Short here and long here. Just trying to get, you know, just an idea of where I want to cover with flowers and then where I want this to be the background. So that's kind of, this is kind of my idea here. And I love drawing like this, like with my pencil here, so we just get a nice loose thing going on, looseness, you know. I think I'll leave it at that. Okay, so now here's where the craziness starts. I want to get as much color on this canvas as I can, like kind of around these flowers. And so I'm going to just be kind of random about it. And I want the color to be kind of soft, right? So I'm going to start with some greens. Let's see how that's wet. I want it to be kind of soft color. Yeah, we're gonna get it in between, like kind of in between all this stuff. And I have water on my brush, so it's gonna look a little watercolory. And I might even like get some gel pens and get like marks or swipes or something like that in there. Let me wipe that off and put water on my brush and get some of this color. Can you guys see my, yeah, you can see it. What I like right now is already what I'm liking is the depth, right, that I'm getting from the black canvas. And interestingly enough, this is what is I find I love this about paint is when it's wet like this with a lot of water, it's actually going to dry faster for you. As long as you don't have like super puddles on it. So I'll just dab up some of these puddles. I wasn't inspired until today. And I just started looking at some stuff. I went through all my old stuff and I knew I was going to paint on black canvas. And I'm like, well, what if I did this on black canvas? Because I never have done that before. I've always done this starting with a white canvas. We'll have to get my blow dryer out, and can't wipe that off. And get some more color on there. Water on my brush. Put some of this light color on. And then I'm just gonna start, I got a lot of it colored, a lot of it covered, right? I'm gonna get some yellow in there. Maybe I'll try a different brush so I get different movement, right? Lots and lots of just texture and color and just fun stuff under here. Have you all done my layered floral workshop? That's kind of where this whole idea is stemming from. Move my brush in different directions. Now let's just get a little bit more opaqueness on here. And let's see, what other color do I want to pop on there? I don't think I want red. I want mostly greens and blues. Okay, I think I'm going to, this is so fun because whenever I do this kind of stuff, you could see I was tighter before and now I'm just like, okay, let's just get stuff on here. Right? Let's just smear it around. That's what happens. When you start plopping paint on things, you get tighter. I mean, you get looser and looser as you start plopping. Ooh, look at that blue. Look at that blue. Maybe I want to stick some blue around here, around these. So to create this darkness. Okay. Maybe. Okay, that's the dirty bin. grab some pale pink and stick it in there. Oh, that looks like white. Mhm. Too much smearing of colors, too much blending. Okay. All right. I'm going to dry that with my blow dryer. Get my blow dryer. Hope it doesn't get too hot. The air conditioning went off because it goes off at 5 and I forgot to call the guy and tell him. Let's dry this. Should dry pretty fast because I'm painting thin. Oh, and I'll blot it. Okay, let's blot it because that's going to give it a cool look too. Oh yeah, that gives it a cool look. Blend it all together, right? Uh-oh. All right. Okay. Hi, hey, Christy. Oh, your painting was delivered. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, Sue, you love black canvases. Okay, hopefully this will be pretty special. I'm super excited about it. Now I've got this palette here and I've got these different size brushes and I want to kind of get in some underpaintings and some leaves and all that. So I'm going to add some leaves right now, and then I'm going to separate some leaves out from this stuff as well. So some of this will be leaves, right, with backgrounds. But I am going to add some leaves. So I'm going to take, oh my gosh, I got this new brush. Look at this. It's an oval brush. I'm going to try this one. And I'm just going to kind of just get some leaves in there, in here. Just see. Just under, maybe even just like really soft, like not obvious leaves. I don't know. I want to, just kind of challenge myself to kind of be really loose with this. I'm not using this brush nearly like I could because I tested it out with water, but I don't really want to, what I did with it, I don't really want. I'm going with some blue leaves. Okay, let's wipe this off. Okay. Now, dry? Is that dry enough for me? Now I'm just opening, so kind of making these into leaves. Okay. Okay, so do you see how I'm doing that? Like I'm painting, I'm kind of whiting, not whiting it out, but just kind of. This is my jam. I love painting like this. Now I'm gonna lighten that up a little bit. So it's pretty abstract, right? So it's the idea of leaves, right? Get some more in there. See, there's lots of different colors on my paintbrush right now. All right. Oh, let's get some flowers on. All right, should we start with, what should we start with? We'll start with this one up at the top, even though that's still wet. Okay, it's not so wet. All right, I'm gonna make some yellow, light yellow and pink to mix together. Ooh, that is bright. Didn't need so much yellow. Okay, so see how the black is giving like it this depth? We're going to be going over with layers, right? But still the black gives me depth even though it's layers. I need to flip my paper towel so I can have a clean section. Okay, now some pale pink. I need more paint. Okay, so I'm holding my brush in different ways. I don't want it to be like all perfect, right? Let's get some less pale pink on. Gonna get a little bit of orange in there. I'm loving this flower so far. Okay, and now I'm going to kind of squiggle around it. It's all, holding that, pretending your brush is not a paintbrush, right? And holding it in different ways to get the different textures. Okay, I'm loving that flower. Are you loving that flower, you guys? Are you loving that flower? All right, let's do this flower now. Let's make this flower more pinky pink because it can't be the exact same, right? Okay, so I'm gonna rinse my brush off a little bit. Here we go. All right, so this one I'm going to start with, actually, I think I'm going to start with red because I want the depth of the red underneath. Okay, red. And now we're going to go with some of this bright pink, but I'm going to add some white to it. This is Nova Colors Magenta Medium with some white. The reason why I add the white is because it's going to make it more opaque. Okay, and here I am. Now I'm going to move my brush, right? All right, let's get some. I don't really like the hot pink. Nope, I do pink. So I'm going to get some more of this on, but maybe a different shade. And I think I'm going to go into that orange again because that orange really livened everything up. You can see with the orange, I'm doing a very, very like loose outline. Ooh, that was too much orange. Let's take some of that off. Or just add some more in other places. Yes. Okay. Loving that. And let's get some yellow in there. Okay. Okay, I love that. We're going to address the middles later. Okay, the middles we're going to address later. Loving that. What do you guys think? Good? So far, so good? How's everybody doing? Okay. It's off in the dirty water. Thank you, Christy. Love those colors. You don't like the hot pink? I love hot pink. But I didn't like it on that flower. It's this really, really fluorescent pink. Like I like the magenta pink, that hot pink, but not that one. All right, we're gonna soften up with these guys. So these guys will just be roses, and I'm gonna get more of this yellow. Let's go with white first. Okay, I don't like the way this brush is treating me for this. Treating me like it's an animate object, right? All right, let's go with white. And this may be where I'll put some of the hot pink. Mm. So I'm just getting some middles in. I can change them however I want later, but I just thought, okay, we'll get some of that in because I'm going to make some light colors with these colors. Okay, so we've got some white on, and I don't like drawing in circles. You guys know that, right? I would rather draw in. So there's a little bit of red on my brush, so I'm getting that in there. That's cool. Let's get a lot of white on here so I can blend with it. That's just going to be something else. I don't really like the way this brush is working either. I would rather not a pointy one. Okay, now I'm going to make some pale, pale yellow. You really use a lot of white when we do this. That was fun because it got some pink from there and that looks really pretty. I like that. Okay. This is so fun. Okay, I gotta rinse this brush off. I want to make some like a peachy color. So to that yellow that I just made, I'm going to add a little bit of orange and that should give me a real pretty peach. Yeah. I'm not really liking it very much. So I'm gonna let that dry so I can get to it later. Because it's really, really wet. And I'm gonna grab this brush, filbert brush, and I'm going to get some really, really light white and blue. That I can layer some blues and greens on for these guys. And I just want to really play with my brush to get circles on here, but doesn't look like I drew circles, you know? So for me, when I'm using acrylics, really, I guess what I'm trying to get is the look of oils, and I hate using oils. So there's that. I mean, I hate using oils. They stink. Um, they're not good for you. And so that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I've got those bases on there. Let's get they're very cloudy, fluffy looking. I like it. But now I'm going to get some other color in there, just a little bit. And I don't want any of them really to look the same. And a little bit of another color. Just moving my brush around in different ways. Ooh, I'm liking it right now. And let's see, let's just make another color. Let's mix some of this green with this blue. Ooh, I like that. Let me get my brush wet a little bit so it's not so. Ooh, I like that. Okay, good. All right, there we go. Now we've got some little berry situations over there, and I want to get some blue in here. So let's do some of this blue. I don't have to clean off my brush because I was working with blues. So this is phthalo blue mixed with white. So see, I'm adding more than what I drew. I'm adding, you know, other more. I just started with the drawing, right? It was just the drawing, white drawing on black is just, it's just such a great way to get a canvas going, you know? Ooh, I like that. So far, I like it. Okay, I forgot about this. This was a pink dye. I need to go and get new brushes. That's what I need to do. So this is one of these flowers, but so in my mind, it's going into a different direction, right? Let's get some orange in that one. Woo, pretty. All right, I like that too. All righty then. Let's get some centers in here, and then we'll just address the outsides and what we're going to do with it, right? Like how we're going to make it special. All right, I'm going to go with this dark blue. I like the blue to start. But I always love this color. And we don't want to make this too obvious, right? Like just, I don't even like the blue right there. I want it to look like it's completely facing the other direction and you can't see the center. So I'll fix that when it dries. Right now you can't. I'm just mixing colors. All right, I'm gonna let that dry a little bit because it's wet, 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 wet. I'm just adding now because I'm just like gonna go like, ooh, we got it. Since we've got this pink flowers, we need some pink elsewhere on the painting. Let's do some pale pink. This is fun. All right, so this is the place where, gosh, I want that to dry so badly because I want to cover that up, but I'm just going to be patient and fix it later. This is the place where, okay, now I want to kind of mark out where some of my leaves are and aren't, and then kind of fill in between with a color I choose, which I think I'm gonna choose more of this real pale color. So let me get a clean brush. Let me clean one of my good brushes. And mix that color. So it's this pale with lots of white. There, that should be plenty. All right, so I'm just going to kind of get into some of these spots here. And all this stuff is going to get even like more detailed as I don't even know if I'll get to it today. Um, because I will be pulling out markers like I always do, right? See, I don't like that, but that's okay because I get to add things like this to it. Just get to play. See how the black like peeking through? Ooh, it's so fun. That's gonna have to be darker over here, so I'm gonna go in with the blue. That blue's really pretty. I like the blue down here and the lighter color up there, like as if it's really shady down here, like the darker blue down here. Where are my comments? You need to head home. I can't wait to see about you are. about Christy? I don't know how long ago you said that you need to head home, but I can't wait to see Queen and make sure that she's okay. All right, I'm going to paint over that again, and I'm going to go with a more opaque version of this. And then in a minute, I'm going to address some of these flowers. Okay. I love this section right here. Okay, I'm going to address these flowers. I'm going to get the right brush. I need a filbert brush. Where's my filbert brush? Or maybe this one that doesn't have a point. Yes, that one will be better. Let's address these because I do not like the way they look. I'm going to go back to the pale yellow. It's kind of hard to get it as pale as I want it. Okay. Whoa, my earphone just fell out. I need to get more swipey with my yellow. I'm not doing what I always say to do and just swipe. Yeah, that's better. Better. Okay. Now I want to get some of that peachy color in there. So let's mix some of that up. Better. Okay, better. So see, like loosen up, sister, loosen up. Now let me get some water on my brush and I'm gonna make some pale pink. And some even paler pink. But a better color of it. Oop, that's not pale. I can't get these right. It happens, you guys. Sometimes with these, with any flower, I go over and over and over and over again until I get them right. But usually the more I do that, the more I like them, right? But right now I got this wet pink situation going again. Stop overworking them, Kara, right? Is somebody saying that? I know it. Somebody out there is saying it. Kara Lockwood, what are you doing? I'm running out of white paint. I'll just change them into a different kind of flower. What I will do is I will let them dry and we'll just work on the middles because that seems to be more fun. So let's just work on the middles. Let's get, maybe that will inspire me, right? I need more white. I used all the white, you guys. White is the winner today. Ooh, I got a little blue in there and that's kind of cool. I'm just going to spin my brush around to get a different shape. This guy. Okay, I'm okay with that right now. All right, you guys. So what I need to do is I need to get fresh water and all that, and then I need to go over all of this again because that color is not wanting to cover. So let me see if I can get this out. This color is driving me crazy. It's not wanting to cover. So I think what I'll end up doing is I'll just add more. And I think right there, I'm going to stop actually in a minute, not quite yet. In a minute, I'm going to stop, but this is going to be white. Okay, and I'm not worried about that because that, and is this dry? Because that is going to, I'm sorry, I'm falling all over my words. Oh, that looks cool. Um, that looks cool. We're going to put markers on this, but I'm going to do that tomorrow. So I'm going to show you. I've got actually some brand new markers coming because mine are all dried up in the mail tomorrow. So then I will definitely get in there and show you what I'm going to do. But the markers is what's going to fix all of this and make it like all jive together. It's going to be amazing. But I do love the centers of these flowers. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop and let this be. This was super fun. It's not finished. So tomorrow I'll pop on, let's see, what is tomorrow? Yep, tomorrow's my free art day. So I can definitely pop on and let you guys know, show you guys the next step to this. Okay. Um, Starting to look like something I like, but not quite there yet. Hi, Brenda. I was worried about my place in Panama City, but it looks like it turned out. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Town was destroyed. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is going to come together tomorrow with acrylic markers, not gel pens. I'm going to use acrylic markers. It's going to be so pretty. Okay. Hang in there, Sue. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Rashwanda. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, you guys. Kara's crew. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it so much. And I'll be coming on I'll make it so it goes to Patreon and Facebook in our little private group to do the second part of this. And it'll be tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll do it before 5 for sure. Okay. And I will make sure I tag y'all. Okay. Have a wonderful evening. Okay. Love y'all. Bye.